is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Dallas Multipass. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. Why you stunting on the block? You can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face third and a yard. some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Kevin Zeitler, the vet, guilty that time. On third down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Wallace now on the return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Here's Williams now to throw. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Good for a Falcon.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Gentry. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Gentry, touchdown! A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once this back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jamal Agnew now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
Makes the score.
And he'll take it back for the touchdown. What a tremendous mistake there. You want to secure the ball and give it to your offense, not give it up to the other team for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I think this is the fine line that all kick returners face, Mike. I think they all want to be impact players. When they get the ball in their hands, they think every play can be 6. But sometimes you got to know when it's over. You got to make sure at the end of this play, my offense is able to take the field and maintain possession. In this case, not only do you turn it over, you give them a quick touchdown on the other side.
His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
On second down, Mahomes. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez set.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. A carry now for Gibson. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Gibson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Huffman's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well. Trying to throw again. Here's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath and the opportunity.
And he'll get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Atlanta. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often. And boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. Whoa! They'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. We are through 1.
It's a gain of 10.
It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackles behind the line. It's a loss of 1. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Unloads downfield looking for Nacua. And he will score. Puka Nacua. Touchdown Commanders. his second TD catch of the season. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is
that's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Mahomes going to look to run with this one. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Mahomes now on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Holmes fakes the give and keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, Gibson. He is counted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
17-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's the massive second-year tackle. T'Vondre Sweat in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. The second-year man from UCLA, Laiatu Latu. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Commanders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense and Ashton Jeanty heading back out onto the field here. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Now Jeanty. And he'll get this up to the 44. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop. Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Atlanta.
16 yards. That's good for Falcons.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Here's Genty. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
What is it? I got it.
One more time with Genty. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. They'll run with Genty. And he can only get about half of what he needed. Down to the 3, and now it is 4th and goal.
4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down. Couldn't get rid of the football. They turn it over. Stop on 4th and goal. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for Washington. Here's Wallace to return. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Now he's loose again. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 33.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down.
To throw, it's Williams. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Vegas, Vegas! Yes, yes, yes!
Williams to the air once more. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Was covered by Tyson Campbell.
Throwing again, Williams. Forced out wide, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Mahomes on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good. For up Falcons. 1st down.
Once again, it's Genty. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Williams now to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's good. For up Falcons. 1st down.
A play fake. Now Williams. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On the ground, it's Genty. And he's got another one. Ashton Genty. Touchdown Falcons. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Commanders 10. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick
The
off.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Commanders' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's hard. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer.
Commanders 17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Genty. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
It's now second
Back
and
to
6.
throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown at Lapham. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Commanders 17. Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now Gibson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. From the 31. Here is second down and 7.
Second and 7.
They'll run here with Gibson. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Mahomes. Godwin working the right side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
First down throw, Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Down at the 12. It's first and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Back to the ground after the penalty. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was roughed right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 12-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes. That is hot in the middle of the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 1.
They'll go again with Genty. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
On third down, it's Williams. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's good. For Falcons. First down.
Here's Williams on first and 10. to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Throwing on second down, Williams. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. He works free, right side, to the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run. Genty. And he wound up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. From 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty. And he'll have the 1st down. We'll get him up around the 37. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Throwing is Williams. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And that is incomplete. They trying to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. They'll run to begin the 4th, and here's Genty.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Rolling right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
4th and short, initially, you could tell. He's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And he will score! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Falcons. No problem there on the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Commanders, 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Agnew on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders Commanders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if he gets the turnaround goal here. He'll start this drive with first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Man, he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Gibson. It's a gain of a yard.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal, Washington.
The motion man is Nakua. They show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. Up this out wide to Gibson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught by the tight end. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Commanders. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
What is that?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead.
Commanders 38. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Agnew on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense and Puka Nacua getting set for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
The motion man is Nakua. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a third down and 4. We'll put a man in motion to the right. On third down, Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 9 yards. Another 3 and out.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Mahomes. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs. Here's a shot toward the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
They'll run with Genty, and he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third down and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That ball. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Atlanta. He is hung alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with his group.
He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. The Commanders' offense and Puka Nacua getting set for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one on target to Godwin. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Mahomes. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And a good job rallying for the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Edgerrin Cooper. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Now Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. He'll try and get there on the ground. And it's going to be a Commander's first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Washington first down.
Throwing is Mahomes. Nacua snags it over the middle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout.
First down.
It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. On first down, it's Mahomes. Going right back to Nacua. Complete. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
It's second down.
Now, Mahomes. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Trying to keep the drive alive, going to have to convert on third and 9.
And it's third down.
Mahomes back. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So that one, his fourth touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
What is on up?
Here's Williams. on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Falcons. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks.
Black beans sticking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leader. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a